Well, someone has to decide which of the infinite number of facts scientists might concentrate on. And exactly how that process of facilitating hypothesis generation and inquiry occurs isn't exactly known. Why do scientists study what they study? Well, some of it is what they're interested in, some of it is what bothers their conscience, and a fair bit of it is what would you say, what is provided to the scientific community as direction from, let's say, policymakers and the community. And so one of the things we're trying to do here, in the broadest possible sense, which is why I opened my remarks with the more broad reference to philosophy of science, is, well, someone has to establish the aims. You know, you saw American science tilt in the STEM direction remarkably in the 1960s when the moon was the aim, for example, right? When we were concerned about Russian domination of the technical enterprise. The political field and the cultural field set the stage that defines the targets of inquiry for, especially for the incremental scientists who are mostly chasing research funding, for example. So it's up to the political leaders to determine what the priorities are. That's the diagnostic issue that I was referring to. Like, what are the problems here? And that's a hard thing, right? If I had to say to you, what are the 5 most significant problems that beset the United States currently? That's a very difficult question to answer, but it has to be done at the level of political leadership.
It is, but within health, I think it's pretty simple proposition to say that, you know, this rise in autism is a serious problem that ought to be looked at, and we don't. Again, it's off limits. You can't even ask the question. It's just like, oh, it just happened. But anyway, yeah. I think we do have to move on here. The next presenter, we're going a little out of order again, but Callie Means, Casey's brother, was again the catalyst for this, and